I put Rollies to sleep with a left hook. That's it. That's what you're gonna see. Period.
This is great matchmaking for Ryan Garcia. Rolly Romero has credibility because he is a former 140-pound champion.
But Ryan's quick, man. I'll just tell you something. Like, I remember from my fight days, I'm a bit old now, but I'm scared of the guy whose hands you can't see.
You favor Ryan Garcia. By how?
Garcia and Rolando Ry Romero recently squared off during a press conference in Los Angeles, advertising their forthcoming bout on May 2nd, 2025. It took place at Times Square in New York and was a part of the Fatal Fury City of Wolves trilogy.
I want to thank God, thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ before anything. As far as Rollies as my next opponent, you know, he wasn't my first choice for sure.
He was or was not?
No, he wasn't. It was Pitbull Cruz, but you know, things played out a different way. But you know, I'm really focused on just whooping Devin Haney's ass again. That's all I'm really worried about. So, just to not even redeem myself, but cement that bullshit fucking Austrian bullshit. You know what you probably did set up. We know you did that.
You know what happened?
Where's your little brother? Is your brother in the house? Because your brother knew before everybody else, and you don't answer that question.
My little brother right there.
Okay, so how do you know before everybody else? You know, corruption
How
at
did
its
you test
finest.
positive?
Large audience attended the public face-off, which created an exciting environment. Given that both boxers are renowned for their flamboyant techniques and audacious personalities, this bout has drawn a lot of attention. One of the most famous places in the world, Times Square, adds even more excitement, turning this event into a spectacle.
We're gonna go to marquee right after.
Let's go, Garcia! Let's go! The baseball!
Ryan Garcia accepted the fight with Romero because he thinks he is one of the biggest draws in boxing right now. Recognizing that not many boxers receive the same level of attention as he receives, he wanted to take use of this chance to Garcia views himself as a big attraction and knows that a bout with Romero, who is also well-liked for his aggressive style and trash talk, would be a high-selling event, which will help him further cement his position in the sport.
I'm one of the few stars in boxing, so when I got offered that, I said, okay, I'm the man to do it. And I think after this performance, I'll cement myself as, you know.
Romero dismissed Ryan Garcia's apology, calling it insincere and suggesting Garcia only apologized due to outside pressure. Romero took it a step further by accusing Garcia of using performance-enhancing substances, escalating their already heated rivalry. His remarks make it clear that his dislike for Garcia goes beyond just competition, adding more fuel to their upcoming clash. This ongoing drama has only heightened fan interest, making their fight even more personal. Despite the tensions, Garcia remains focused on his career trajectory. If he defeats Romero, his next target is Devin Haney, a top-tier opponent. Garcia and Haney share a long history, having faced off multiple times as amateurs. A professional rematch between them would be a major event for both fighters, drawing significant attention. However, before Garcia can look ahead to Haney, he must first overcome Romero, a dangerous opponent known for his power and unpredictability. Their fight carries major implications, not just for their records but for their legacies.
Garcia is back and he has reignited his beef with Devin Haney ahead of a big card coming up from New York City. It's the Fatal Fury in Times Square with the Ring magazine. Teofimo Lopez is also on there. Ryan is fighting Rolly Romero, and if Ryan and Devin get through this fight, then it's them two in the rematch. And look, seeing a boxing card in Times Square is going to be pretty fucking sick. And as I said in my last video about TKO boxing coming up soon, they're going to want to pick all of these young stars, and this feels like a real push for these three guys for the future to really build them up on a big stage in the middle of New York. York's.
With Ryan Garcia taking on Rolly Romero and Devin Haney facing Teofimo Lopez, the boxing scene is getting hotter. This creates a fascinating scenario where the victors of both battles might meet each other next. Fans won't want to miss this fantastic fight card because of the mix of these bouts.
Garcia, Devin Haney, and Teofimo, and they're going to do a show in the middle of Times Square.
Yeah, putting Ryan on there is kind of smart. You know, that's right there. But then it's a solid match. Listen, Rolly and Ryan's an interesting fight because Rolly's hit or miss, bro. Rolly sometimes looks like where'd you find this guy off the corner, but sometimes he performs. There's a sparring session with Ryan and Rolly on YouTube where it looks like Rolly's doing pretty well in there. I'm curious about that fight. Rolly's back against the wall. He's got to perform. Everybody's curious about Ryan coming back. You got Devin Haney on the undercard against Ramirez. He's in court with Ryan. What happens if they cross paths at the weigh-in, even though they're not fighting each other? You know, like, solid.
A former world champion thinks this bout is unexpected. He admits that it's hard to pick a certain victor because Garcia and Romero each have special advantages. Judah acknowledges Garcia's quickness and accuracy, but also draws attention to Romero's sheer power and ungainly technique, which make him dangerous. Judah asserts that both fighters are capable of knockouts and that no one should discount them.
I think if, you know, that's what makes the fight interesting. That's what I'm saying, basically. That's what makes it interesting, is that, wow, this guy is coming into the ring with one attribute of great skills. This guy's coming to the ring with another side of attribute of great skills. So I think it's going to be a great, exciting fight. Unexpected. We don't know who's going to win. It's no high end, so this what makes great fights. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has their great expectations of what Ryan could do. We have great expectations of what Rolly could do. You know what I'm saying? Ryan probably has more higher expectations, but the style and the power of Rolly Ramirez, nobody can go to sleep. Think about it. The power and the style of Rolly Romero, there's nobody that can go to sleep on this. Nobody. There's no way. No way.
Who do you favor?
I'm still undecided right now. I'm gonna let this fight get a little closer. As they get closer, I'll be able to, you know, pencil in on who's doing what, you know, around the weigh-in time. Because you get to see pause, you get to see the body. You know what I'm saying? The body don't lie. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that could put on abs. There's nobody that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody that could put on six packs and ripped up and cut and chisel. You know what I'm saying? You can't put that on. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, what can I say? So once we get alert and check all that out, then we'll be able to see who, you know, how the weight is made. You know what I'm saying? The face expressions of the making.
Garcia, Ryan's younger brother, who is also a boxer, is certain that Ryan will defeat Romero. He thinks Rolly won't be able to handle Ryan's strength, quickness, and expertise. Sean feels certain that Ryan is at his best after witnessing his brother's preparation, but knockouts are never assured, particularly when facing a difficult opponent like Romero.
Everyone, it's Leo Roscoe with the main event, and I'm joined now with the one and only Sean Garcia. Sean, how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, that was a good press conference. What do you think about it?
The second press conference is always the best. They get comfortable with each other and then they start talking shit.
How do you see the fight going against Rolly?
Just like what Ryan says, I see him knocking him out. I mean, Rolly's gonna come to fight. There's no doubt about that, but I see Ryan knocking him out.
With the left hook, or what are you predicting?
Left hook, right hand. Ryan's gonna come throwing.
Are you gonna be in his training camp with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in his corner and training.
Fans have expressed disagreement about a resurfaced video of Ryan and Rayleigh sparring. Garcia was knocked down by Romero, but Ryan also delivered a strong left hook. Romero has actual power, as seen by this video. But sparring is not the same as a real bout, and both fighters have subsequently become better. Who has really changed will be revealed in the fight.
Ryan was leaking. Go watch that sparring video. His power is definitely legit. Both of them.
He ain't no scrub.
But
you think he gonna be walking Garcia down all fight?
He definitely gonna be trying to. I'm saying Rolly Romero gonna go in this fight trying to bully him.
Yeah,
he gonna try to come out fast because Ryan is not somebody you want to try to let get in the rhythm.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and he got good reach. You ain't trying to
really
let him keep him at distance. So he definitely got to close that distance all fight.
But in that sparring video, Rolly got hit with that left hook like 10 times. And that was what Head did.
On that left hook on this highlight tape.
Who?
Rolly. He didn't get dropped, but he got, you know what I'm saying?
Surprisingly, Romero awarded Ryan Garcia credit for defeating Devin Haney despite their enmity. Though this response clearly indicates Rye's mindset, he views Haney as a top fighter and believes that anybody who defeats him must be treated seriously. He admitted that Ryan had done something impressive in boxing that earned him respect. This gives their matchup an additional dimension.
We've been talking about for years. Ryan Garcia is finally here. Does it feel surreal?
It ain't real until it's in the ring. Who knows? He might have an anxiety attack. We don't know.
Well, the last time the Schmo spoke with you, we're being respectful for his situation.
It seems like he's actually going through some real shit. He's trying to call for help and nobody's trying to help him. And there's still a lot of respect there between both of us. He did something good for the sport of boxing. He beat the shit out.
And professional boxers have had differing views on the bout. Some believe Ryan possesses all the necessary talents to prevail. Others, however, think that B's aggressive mindset and strength might make the difference. The experts frequently agree that Ryan's skill and Rayleigh's strength are evenly matched in this battle.
Dre, today I want to get with you and get your insight on the matchup between Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero. How do you see that fight?
Well, if and when that fight go down, man, I really don't care about either of the two. You know, Rolly he too much for me, right? And Ryan has a lot of potential, but at the same time, you know, I just ain't feeling him too much. Yeah, so Ryan has all of the talent, right? Formal. Boy can execute. He's not scared. You see what he did when he got in there with Tank, leading up to the knockout, right? Rolly has a big mouth and has the mentality to back it up. I honestly don't feel like that'll be enough. I think Ryan, especially the last fight with Tank, grew a lot since then, and I see him, if that fight ever takes place,